Welcome, AA Poly students. This is your orientation. I would like to take you through some of the services we offer. Student services help you with administration such as forms, ID cards, and any access to campus once we're returning, academic transcripts, and also updating your contact details as well as any assistance you might need for enrollment. For general inquiries, you can email us at studentadmin@aapoly.edu.au and we will try to get back to you within 24 hours. We also give you information and assistance on how to pay your fees. Now, if you are having any personal issues or any worries about living and studying in Australia, you can contact student counsellors who will make appointments with you over the phone or Zoom until we come back to campus. This service is free of charge for you, as is the academic counselling that you can get from your course coordinator or associate dean if you're experiencing any academic issues, and always speak to your teacher first. For legal services and free information and advice, as an international student, we would advise you to contact Study Melbourne Centre if you're in Melbourne and Study New South Wales if you're in Sydney. Any workplace related issues, you can contact Fair Work Ombudsman. And any issues with English support, you can contact our team for further assistance. We have created a student handbook and information pack for you that we sent to you. Now, if you scan your QR code below, you can access the handbook easily, and it gives you information about our policies, academic requirements, and it is also updated regularly. Please make sure you read the handbook, as it is going to give you a lot of information that you might need to be successful here at AA Poly. As an overseas student, you are required to get overseas student health cover, and that needs to cover you from the date of arrival for the whole of the duration of your course or the student visa. Doctors, hospitals and ambulance are covered with OSH, and please check your policy details. If your OSH is via AA Poly, your membership card will be available to be collected at Student Services in Burke Street, and we would like for you to make an appointment and let us know when you're coming in to pick it up. Now, the different systems that we use are going to be very important for you, especially while we're learning online predominantly. Paradigm is our student management system. You can enroll in subjects based on the timetable related to your courses, and you can check your fee plan here, as well as your academic course plan. For e-learning, you can access online classes, assessment details, and contact with your trainer and your teachers, as well as forums and online resources. The AA Poly email is your personal email, so your student ID at aapoly.edu.au. Please make sure that you have access to this email address, because all of our important communication is going to your student ID email. Now, your student Gmail account, this slide shows you where you will have the one Gmail account that connects you with your AA Poly, and you follow the instructions setting up your password. Now, this is what the e-learning or LMS looks like. Again, here you will be required to log in with your student ID and password, and that will get you into all of the online materials. Here you will see Paradigm. Log in again with your username and password to get into your timetable. For administrative matters, please let us know if any of your personal details have changed, and you need to let us know as soon as possible, because we need to update your details within 7 days. Access card and student ID. Now, if you're coming to campus for Melbourne students, you must carry the student ID and your access card while you're at college premises. And if it is lost, you will have to replace it. Certificates and transcripts. At the end of the course, eligible graduates will receive the certificates of completion of your course. You must pass or show that you're competent in all your subjects and units required to be completing your course and able to graduate. You must complete the course within the duration of your COE, and extensions to COEs will only be considered under compelling and compassionate grounds. If you're studying VET course with us, you must submit your USI at the enrollment period in order to receive your graduation documentation. It is also your responsibility to check your grades every semester and make sure you've successfully completed your study plan. To access the college website, go onto www.aapoly.edu.au. Here is where you will find the academic calendar, timetables, forms and general fees, access to Paradigm and your e-learning, as well as university pathways for you to check out. The different forms are available here on the website. You will see the tabs where you can download any of the forms. If you need any assistance, you can speak to the Student Services team and we will make sure that you have access to the forms that you need. Important dates for you. The Friday before commencement of the course is your last day for the following: deferment application under compelling and compassionate circumstances. So if you still need to defer your studies, you can let us know by the Friday before week 1. And also any recognition of prior learning and credit transfer applications. You must submit your application on time along with any of your credit evidence. And if you don't submit it by that time, you might need to extend the duration of your COE to complete the course. So please be mindful of these 2 deadlines. As a student at AAPoly and an international student in Australia, you have the right for polite, fair, and respectful personal treatment. You have the right for confidential treatment of private information. You have the right to receive advice about complaints and appeals procedures. You have the right to counselling on academic matters by teachers and course coordinators, and the opportunity to access welfare-related support services to assist with issues that may arise during your studies. As a student, you also have responsibilities. Please be aware of safety and emergency procedures and report dangerous incidents, accidents, and injuries. You need to have your valid student ID within the college premises. Treat other students and staff with courtesy and respect at all times. You need to be punctual and regular in attendance. Comply with assessment procedures and deadlines. Inform the college of changes to your personal details, emergency contact details, visa, or enrollment status. You need to pay your fees on time to avoid penalties. Enroll in scheduled subjects on the student management system in Paradigm by each semester. And you need to access regularly your student email account for updates and information. Just to explain to you the academic progress, as you know, our academic year is divided into 2 main semesters. Each semester is 14 weeks in length, and that includes exams and assessments. Now, if you're on a 3-year bachelor course, the full study load is 4 subjects per semester. Academic progress is monitored and assessed throughout each subject in every term. You should maintain a status of satisfactory academic standing in order to continue your course of study and to complete your studies with the planned period of study. So at AAPoly, a satisfactory academic standing refers to the successful completion of at least 50% of the enrolled subjects within the semester. We also identify students at risk in order to intervene and give you academic support so that you can stay successful on your course of study. We will identify students at risk And you will be identified if you, for example, fail 50% or more of your subjects. The first time that happens, you will receive an early warning letter. And this is just to let you know that we are here to help, to offer you the support. And for that, we would arrange an intervention meeting. But it is your responsibility to establish contact, and you will need to make sure that you attend that meeting. Otherwise, it may lead to an intention to report notice. You are responsible for complying with the agreed intervention strategies in that meeting. Otherwise, again, you risk receiving an intention to report letter. All students have the right to appeal, and an internal appeals form must be submitted within 20 working days of receiving an intention to report notice. To give you a little bit more information about unsatisfactory course progress, the college must report students who fail to meet the requirements for satisfactory course progress. So warning letters issued after students fail more than 50% of the subjects in a semester. Then the intervention meeting is arranged, and it is your responsibility, as discussed, to attend and also to comply with the agreed intervention strategies. If you fail more than 50% of the course requirements in the next semester, you're issued an ITR letter via email. Again, you have the right to appeal within 20 days, and you can refer to the Student at Risk and Academic Support Procedure and Student Complaints and Appeals Policy and Procedure at our website. Please make sure you're familiar with those policies and procedures. Suspending enrollment. The college may allow you to defer or temporarily suspend your studies, including leave of absence, for compassionate or compelling circumstances. Now, you need to apply for a leave of absence at least 2 weeks in advance. Contact Student Services and complete a leave of absence form along with documents supporting the application. All required documents must be provided within 7 days of submitting the application. If you fail to do so, your application might be denied, and there's no additional cost to students. Terminating, suspending, or cancelling enrollment. The college reserves the right to terminate, suspend, or cancel your enrollment for breach of visa conditions, failure to pay fees, or non-achievement of satisfactory course progress. If the college has an intention to terminate, suspend, or cancel your enrollment, you have 20 working days to access the appeal process from the date of the notification in writing, so that it's sent to your email. Complaints and appeals. If you're unhappy about a decision and you feel that we haven't followed policies and procedures, you have the right to appeal. This can be of academic or non-academic nature. You have the responsibility to remain enrolled during the complaint appeal process and any other process that you might apply for during your period of studies. To access policies and procedures, just go to our website and you will find them all here. So these are the various policies and procedures that you need to be familiar with. Our refund policy. Any request for refund must be forwarded in writing to AA Poly using the withdrawal form and credit refund form. The student requesting the refund must sign the form. If you're going to withdraw from your enrolled program, you must obtain the approval. And refunds will be paid within 4 weeks of receiving the application directly to you or to another person who has been authorized by you in writing. A statement explaining the calculation will be provided, and you can find more details at our website and the fee payment and refund procedure. Please be aware that there is no refund after commencement of the course other than when a visa is refused. No refund for student default, such as breaches of student visa, fail to commence the course, misbehavior, or if you withdraw from the course after course commencement date. Visa cancellations. The Department of Home Affairs has abolished automatic and mandatory student visa cancellations. So discretionary framework instead came into effect, which means that if an international student breaches their visa condition, the Department of Home Affairs will consider the individual circumstances of the breach. The college reporting process remains the same. Academies Australasia Polytechnic acknowledges and respects the privacy of all students. So all documentation will be held in confidence and will be stored to ensure privacy. How information is collected, how information is kept, and how information is used. Here are some important numbers and contact details. And that concludes your orientation for the summer semester, and we would like to wish you all the best. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to contact us. See you soon.